Well, first of all, we are a bank and therefore we finance climate projects, so on the mitigation and the adaptation side. And the EBRD has a green economy transition initiative where we have pledged that by 2020, 40% of our business will be in that green category. That's a large percentage. At the moment we are at 36% of our annual business volume that goes to projects that are green. These projects already achieve emission reduction. So last year we signed, let's say, 3.3 billion of GET investments, and that achieves about 7 million ton of CO2 emission reductions a year. So I think encouraging ambition is by showing action and implementation. As EBRD, the inclusion of the private sector is key. So the investments that we deploy also leverage significant amounts of private sector finance. As EBRD, we're not only doing investments, we're also working on policy dialogue and capacity building, technical assistance to our countries. For example, we're working on energy efficiency regulation, on renewable energy regulation, carbon market regulations with the countries, again to create these markets that can help to deliver on the Paris Agreement and the NDCs thereunder. So I think the rules and procedures and so on are key. Now, as to the technicalities around that, for example, what is the type of unit that will be traded under an ITMO is a question. How do we go about the nitty-gritty of corresponding adjustment? What is the MRV regime? And so there are a lot of technical questions that still need to be resolved. And of course that's in the hands of the negotiators to work out. What we emphasize now is that once the robust rules are established, that we then get into, okay, what are we going to do with it? And so we emphasize the opportunity side. Yeah. So the opportunity side is, let's say, market. So I'm not talking about Article 6, but 6.4 and 6.2. Markets typically help to create a very cost-efficient way to achieve a target. Yeah, that's the main purpose of the market. So when there's cost efficiency and savings, it means that maybe then other parts can do more. Yeah, because the overall cost to society come down. So it's an important article to connect also to the ambition question. And it's also an important question to relate to, again, private sector involvement.